Hey, what the fuck's up? This is Blake. Welcome to Try the Goulash.
It's your boy Willie.
And I'm Alex.
This week, we're talking about attraction. What do you like when you look at somebody? Or what do you like when you talk to somebody? Maybe it's deeper than just appearances. Let me tingle you.
Yeah, give me that tingle.
Tingle me
Body.
timbers.
You're tingling me. Dude, Blake, this is random, but you smell like cigarettes.
It's because I smoke 2 packs a day.
Nice.
I just started.
Pall Malls, at least.
No.
I smoke 2
100
packs a day.
Menthols?
No, I went and visited Harlan over the weekend. And I just decided to go down the decade path.
No, he was Pall Mall man.
He was a Paul
Yeah.
man. You're right.
The
No, he was
menthol.
decades too.
He did both.
He was fucking decades.
Towards the end, he was Pall Mall all the way.
Dude, Paul Mall is like in the middle of the cigarettes and decades at the bottom. So I know when he was hurting on the cash, he would go decades.
I mean, Harlan was
For
always
sure.
hurting.
Well, I was not attracted to Harlan in any way.
Yes.
I
Shout
kind
out
of
to
was.
Harlan, though. The
I
greatest guy ever.
Shout out to Harlan.
He had swagger. I was totally attracted to
I'm
Harlan.
not-
Yeah,
he did have.
he
He was
did.
charismatic as fuck.
He was-
which
Kidding me?
is
There was an
attractive.
attraction around him that, I don't know. He was really easy to just
Absolutely.
interact and be around.
I think-
there was an attraction. I don't know.
So just based on a physical standpoint, last I checked, I'm not super attracted to giant black men.
Okay, so first of
I
all,
know, but
since you
just
said
like
that-
the whole. It's not even about like that type of attraction.
that's what I'm saying. Blake
There's
opened this
other-
up
yeah.
so like narrowly.
This is-
I was like, is that what we're talking about today? Attraction
There's-
goes so far.
Yeah.
We're
Yes,
talking
there
about it
is.
all.
It is-
Welcome. We're
But-
talking about all of it.
But what you're arguing right now, Blake, is that he's not an attractive. You're not attracted to him like physically.
No, it's not even that.
I'm not trying to suck
I
his
don't,
dick.
I
Yeah.
don't want him to be a mate of mine.
Right.
Exactly.
And we're,
We
Will and I
all
are like,
agree.
what does that have to do with anything?
I know you're beyond that. I'm just saying from that point of attraction, it's not there for me.
Me neither.
Well, Blake, you're wrong.
I'm just telling you guys the
You're
facts.
Yeah, well, I don't want to fuck Harlan either, dude.
Yeah.
Can we talk about attraction?
Yeah.
Take it
So
away.
attraction.
What you got, bud?
I don't know.
I really like.
Well, how about this? How about we start
have-
with you guys defining what we're going to be talking about?
Well,
Attraction.
I
Let's
think
just
we
start
should.
with that. Attraction. All right, next step. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so there's physical attraction. There's like attraction to a potential mate, and then there's just, I guess, general attraction. That's just like, hey,
What is to attract?
I'm drawn to this person, and I like. So, I don't know when. Okay, so for me, when I hear the word attraction, I think of not like sex,
Yeah.
but I think of like
I mean, a
a
lot of
mate.
people do that. Yes.
Like I would.
You're
never,
thinking just of people, but what about like things? What
Yeah.
about Disney
the-
World? It
like-
has a lot of attractions.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I was strictly thinking people.
I mean, I'm thinking more with you. I was thinking
mean,
more of just
but
like
Al's
the
right.
attraction of like the universe and people in general.
I'm attracted
I'm
to
not-
the Milky Way. Like that looks nice.
I'm not thinking about that. That's
Okay.
a part of what I'm thinking about, but
Well, let's start.
other
on-
types.
Let's start on like people.
Let's start with
attraction.
people. So I guess
All right,
I guess
easy.
there is like you're not even physically, but like you're attracted to them in the sense of them being like a potential mate.
Okay.
And then
Sure.
there's also just like I think you guys are cool.
Yeah,
But
no.
I would never okay, so this is just me personally. I would never tell someone I'm attracted to Alex and Will.
Yeah,
like I
I
would
know.
never say that.
But
so
in
I would tell
general,
you guys
I
that.
feel like that's off the
exactly.
table.
I mean, I'm attracted to both. of
like,
you.
do
You
I like
guys
hanging
are-
out with you guys? Of
Give me
course.
boners and yeah.
There's Will, everyone.
so
I mean,
blurring
I'm being
lines.
honest.
Do I like hanging out with you? Yeah. Do I like your personalities? Yeah. But I'm not gonna say I'm attracted to you in like a sentence if I'm just talking to a person in my life.
Dude, then what
Well,
is our
'cause-
friendship?
I would just say you're my best friend.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm fucking with
But
you.
there's
I'm a little out of my gourd.
Okay, bud.
you don't have to like say you're attracted to somebody because it's such a subjective thing that it's kind of irrelevant in a descriptive context unless you're trying to tell somebody that you are attracted to somebody in a very conscious and intentional way, such as a suitable mate.
Al, that was deep.
That was very deep. Jesus.
What?
It was deep. I mean, you're right, but I'm struggling to keep up with it.
Well,
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, so like just fucking bare bones. When I hear someone say I'm attracted, I automatically am thinking a mate. That's
Just-
the first thing in my head.
We've established
repetition.
This.
It's
Let's-
just that way because that's
No,
whenever people have used the
you're totally
word
right.
attractive, you've mostly heard it in context
That's what
of
you think
like,
of.
are they attractive? Are you attracted to them? And it's usually in questions inquiring about a like
So like
desire.
if we're going down this road and we're talking about this, when someone's talking about attraction with a person, right off the bat, everyone's head goes to physical things.
Yeah, you're picturing that hot
Yes.
bod.
Yes, but I'm attracted to other things too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
no, that's true.
I think we should dive into that.
Will wants to dive
Get it,
in. I can
bud.
see
Get
him.
it, bud.
He's got his
I
hands
see
together like
it.
this above his head, and he's about to like do a squat and plunge
No.
and dive in.
That's not the dive I'm going for. I'm going top of the roof swan dive, dude.
Just hands behind the back,
Pocahontas.
just land on your neck.
No, just like a John Sparrow, like jump up in the air and just straight down.
Jack Sparrow, bud.
John Sparrow, yeah, Johnny Sparrow. Out
Johnny
there.
Sparrow. Okay, what are you attracted to? Let's keep this brief. So, okay, real quick,
I'm gonna just
30 seconds. Every time we have a podcast, we always end up making it personalized.
yes.
And Al always
I have a
points us
debate
out,
question.
and I've come into this podcast mindful of that.
I have a debate.
I'm trying
question
not to
for
make
you.
it super personal.
I have a debate question for you. Listen, boys.
What is it?
It's like what you prefer in attraction to a lady, like
Okay.
physical
We can do this
looks
quick. We can do it quick.
or personality.
Wait, so just to clarify, did Blake just ask to not do something, and then Will's like, "All right, so this is what we're doing."
So, yes, that's what happened.
Okay.
And I also want to participate in this.
All right, let's just do it.
Okay,
Let's
you
do.
two.
I gotta tackle. I gotta.
What
say,
was the question?
I gotta say both sides.
Okay, it goes to attraction. Like, what is more attractive to you? The lady's like looks
Hang on.
or
This is too
their
general
personality.
already.
Fuck you.
No, it's too
we're-
general.
Fuck you, Al. We're gonna make
Pass.
this into a game. You have to answer as fast as possible, both sides.
I'm not gonna answer that.
All right, Al's out. It's me and you, Will. Are you ready?
Dumb question.
Are you
a
going
dumb
first?
question.
It is
You
a
going
dumb
first?
question. It's
Well,
rigged.
no, we're
If you
not
say
gonna do
looks,
this.
you look like
I'm
a dick. If you
doing
say
it.
personality, you look hokey.
Get out of here. I'm tackling this shit.
I say bogus. To
I'm gonna
whatever
do
you're
this.
about to say.
I'm gonna do this extremely
It's not about
fast.
that. It's not even about that, Alex. It's
Listen,
just about
For the
fucking
sake of not
It's-
make.
You know what it's about? You know what it's about? It's about you having something predetermined in your head that you wanted to say about this topic, and that's why you're asking about it. What do you want to proclaim to us?
Listen.
Well, then why are we talking?
Listen, I'm going to tackle this personality part of this attraction podcast in about 30 seconds. And then I'm just going to be done with it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I like dark hair. I like short women. I like mousy looks, small face, big eyes. That's physicality. Personality.
This is creepy.
Hang on, shut up. I want spirituality. I want someone that's in tune with the thought of afterlife and a bigger picture. I want someone that has a decent career, and I want someone that is determined and driven. Done.
That was not my question.
Done. I just laid it all out. I got all the personal
Okay.
vomit out.
And so,
All the personal vomit is out.
ladies, if you're single and you like the sound of Blake's
this
voice,
is a marketing ad
Text
for
me.
my
It's cuffing
boy
season, and
Blake.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
eventually we'll expose our faces and you'll see that he's
Giant scar on my left cheek.
A
and
troll
I wear an eye
and-
patch.
If you've ever seen the Goonies, he is Chunk. No, not Chunk. He's fucking what's his name?
bad.
Definitely a ginger.
Yeah. Sloth. Fucking is his name.
But even though I look like Sloth, just listen to my personality and you'll fall in love with me, okay? My number is 573.
If you
I'm so done.
I like a bad bitch that'll get down.
Okay.
That's it.
My
You like Chick-fil-A, girl?
Oh, I'll marry you.
That's a
The
That's
whole
a must?
point. The whole point of this rapid fire thing was to make this extremely brief, and we're going on like 5 minutes.
yeah. Whoa,
I'm so
hot
confused.
Fucking damn.
I'm done. I did my part.
I just don't.
That wasn't my question though. It was like, what attracts you more, personality in a woman or looks in
Initially,
a woman?
it's looks. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna be
Yeah.
a fucking idiot. Of course, it's looks.
Yeah.
Immediately.
That's what draws you in.
A lot of
and-
times, I see you before I even talk to you.
But in
yeah,
the-
I don't
let's
know
say
your
in-
personality yet.
Let's say in the long run.
It's definitely personality. Are you shitting
Okay.
me?
Well, yeah,
there's
everybody
no
gets
question.
I'm
old.
testing you, boys.
There's no
You
question it's
pass.
personality.
But at the same time, I have to be attracted to her physically at all
Yes.
times.
Well, yeah.
Definitely.
The personality
100%.
will help enhance that to the point where, you know, if she gets mauled by a cougar and has scars on her face, like, I'll still love her, but like, looks are important
Totally.
in a natural way. Like, she doesn't have to be the ideal standard across the boards, but I feel like I should be pining.
Well, audience, Blake's fucked up.
Let's just cut that.
No, you're fucking leaving this in here. You can't cut the shit that you want out of your personality. Come on. You're leaving this you're leaving this raw shit in. This is us. This is the fucking try.
Okay, what else, Will? What's your answer?
Well, of course. I was testing you.
It's blonde. It's fucking 10 feet tall and blonde.
Yeah, their
Pretty
legs have
much.
to be at least 5 feet.
No, that's not it.
She has to have 5 feet
Yeah.
on her legs.
Her legs have to be as
2
tall as
feet.
me, actually.
2 feet at the
5'9"?
end where they normally go, and then 2 other feet at the knees, and then the 5th foot is somewhere halfway at the left thigh.
If that's real, I hope you
Okay.
develop a foot fetish, Will, because that would just be
No.
awesome.
That I
for
do
you.
not have a foot fetish.
5
For all
foot
the ladies
legs.
out there. No, not me. Not me.
Feet everywhere. Okay, you can be
Where?
attracted to people, but you can also be attracted to adventure or beauty
Destinations.
in things besides people. There's other avenues of attraction. What else are you guys attracted to? Or what do you think makes people attracted to that stuff?
I think a lot of it is subjective, and I think a lot of it is instinctual.
Well, I think it's
It's definitely instinctual.
I think we can be programmed a little bit.
It's definitely
like,
subjective. It's both.
Yeah.
There's a lot of psychology in attraction.
it's
like maybe I could be conditioned to be attracted to a certain type of person.
What do you guys
or
think of pheromones? You think that's a real thing?
smells.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a real thing in regards to memory and
The brief
familiarity.
undergraduate psychology degree I have, we talked about attraction for maybe one chapter of one of my classes, and everyone thinks that sight is like the main thing with attraction. It's like how things look, but it actually goes more so into sounds and smells.
I could understand that
The sounds of their voice.
because
Yeah, like the tone.
I
And
can
how
see
they
that.
talk is the tone of a woman or a man and the pitch
Yeah.
they talk and the way they talk has a drastic effect on attraction. Like this has been
Totally.
studied.
I would agree
Yes.
because I can remember like certain smells of like
And smells are a big one
Yes, like of perfume, lotion of certain girls I dated. Like
Yeah,
I
so
can
that's-
remember them even if I smell it today.
too. That's like
All I
classical,
think of that person.
That's classical
Wow.
conditioning.
Yeah.
Like you just relate.
And
the
that's
smell
not even pheromones.
with the
That's
person.
like
exactly.
fake scent.
Yeah.
Yeah, pheromones have been studied, and that also is like a proven thing, which kind of blows my mind. Like they did like a double-blind study of women smelling like placebo or like men's sweat. So they almost identically smelled the same. Just in one of the samples, they put like this chemical that's our pheromone that we leak, and like it was like 90% hands down. Like almost all women picked the one with the pheromone in it
Well,
as being attractive.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. And women have pheromones too, so it goes both ways.
Yeah.
I've heard my mom say that about my father. She's like, he would come in from a ball game or whatever and be like, "Oh, don't touch me, I'm sweaty," and she'd be like, "I don't give a shit." She'd be like, "I like you the way you
Yeah,
smell."
it's
I'm
a
like,
real
That's
thing.
gross, mama.
So that's why you're here, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, probably that was the
They
day.
conceived you.
Thank you, Dale.
Yeah, thanks, Dale. I'm thankful for your parents and that they made you.
Okay, let's move on
Well,
from here.
It's interesting that you say that. So like, what you're getting at is that if I want people to find me attractive, and if I were to look for a mate, then I should not go through the avenue of a podcast because my voice sounds like a pubescent 13-year-old who's
Hey, ladies,
got
this is
a
Blake,
nasal infection.
and I got this sultry voice.
Yeah,
Shut
it's
the
horseshit.
fuck up, like.
I sound like a fuck.
Tell me what you think about this, since we just talked about pheromones. There are colognes for men and women that they put the male and female pheromone in.
That's some
You
fucked
think
up
that's
shit.
cheating? It's like fucked up, right?
That's like using a CRISPR social.
Dude, it is.
is.
It is.
It's like an enhancement.
The three of us can buy men's cologne that smells good, but also has the male pheromone in it today.
It probably
if we
also
wanted
has
to.
deer piss in it too.
Isn't that weird?
Dude,
I actually think I'm gonna do this now.
do you think that normal colognes have that and they don't say it?
Probably.
I guarantee
doubt
fucking
it.
to you they
doubt
do.
it.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe they do.
Abercrombie Fierce?
Dude, okay.
Totally
so
does.
if there are
Sex,
if there
that's what it
are
Totally
sounds
does.
like.
Yeah, it totally does.
if there is colognes now that are doing that secretly, it's the expensive ones like you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be like $70 a bottle.
Dracar
you
Noir
can't do
or
that
whatever.
cheaply. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know how close.
Who knows how fragrance
Yeah, I
companies
don't know
work?
how that shit
I
functions.
think
There's a lot of weird shit going on. Like,
Tell me about life, Will.
so. Do you guys find yourselves attracted to like female vocalist? That's sound of her voice.
I don't know. Typically, I listen to more female vocals than males. Like, if you look through my library, I'm more of a sucker for female vocals.
but are you
Really?
saying just like
Yeah.
in general, like their voice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I
do you
don't.
think
I
he
don't think
likes?
that. I don't. I don't know. A voice is a voice. There's not much I can change about it.
I mean, I've
I'm
met
not
some
asking
women
you
in
to
my
change it.
life that have, like, a really high squeaky, and I'm just like, oh, bitch.
Pass.
Yes.
Get away from me.
But I mean, if it's like obnoxious,
What about an
course.
accent?
oh,
I don't know how I feel about this.
it depends.
What?
It's like hot initially, but I've talked to people that have I've talked to American men that have dated women with accents, and they say it's like and I've talked to like several people, so this isn't just one person telling me this. They say it's like really attractive for a while, and then it gets annoying.
How's that?
I don't know.
So you like uncondition
Yeah.
yourself
I don't know.
I could see it happening, maybe. Like
via
a British
exposure.
accent, I would just be like, "Fucking talk normal, damn it."
I'm attracted to Asians. I think Asian women are really beautiful. This isn't even like a sex thing. I just like, I almost like just
Like that's your favorite
I
type?
just admire them. Like they're just so pretty to me. I just think they're really pretty.
Yeah, I mean, we all have a certain type that we
Is that racist?
like,
Maybe.
and that's okay.
I was gonna say fuck no.
Everyone's
but maybe
different.
it is. Is it racist?
I think that's more technically like broken down root word of racism.
I mean, I'm
Technically
preferring-
racist. You're
I'm
preferring
preferring
Asian, like a certain
Asian
race,
woman.
yeah,
over others.
like Chinese.
Maybe
So
that is
technically it is
racist.
but it is kind of
Maybe
a
you're
compliment.
attracted to
So chill out if you're
I like
Japanese
Asian.
women.
an accusatory Asian.
All of them.
Chinese.
Thai, Chinese, Japanese. I like Asian women are just really pretty. To me.
Okay, I get you,
Mongolian.
Sure.
This is the thing, y'all.
dude. I knew.
There's not
Mongolian.
one
He was
country that has the most beautiful women.
It's true.
There are beautiful women in every single country
true.
on the planet.
There's
Period.
pretty
Of course,
people
there's
everywhere.
always going to be that.
But Asians are the best, so. All right, thanks for tuning in. That's the podcast.
Fucking Jesus. We 20 something in.
That's attraction. We solved it for you. Thanks for listening. Bye.
That's so. I'm done.
All right, are we done here?
We gotta keep going, boy.
Okay, come on.
We gotta keep going.
I'm just bullshit.
Oh shit.
I'm just being a shithead, guys. Just ignore me.
Well,
But like
kiss me.
obviously you are like you don't spend time with somebody out of the ordinary unless you have to if you're not somewhat attracted to them.
Oh,
Like I
for
think that's
sure.
a given almost,
sure.
but people just don't think about it that way because they're not thinking about attraction in the sense that we're talking about it. They're thinking about it in that sexualized way.
Guys, this
Well,
is
of
fucked
course,
up.
and
This is fucked up, but I think so physical attractiveness and like your personality being attractive, like if you're just a really likable person, those two things can get you so far in the world, and it's kind of fucked up that it can do that. Like if you look pretty and or you're like a really nice person, you might, there's been studies, you might beat out other people in the job application.
Yeah, look at Hollywood.
It's crazy. Like, is that fucked up?
No, because I'm handsome and I'm planning on riding that wave.
I
Like, I hope it's true and I hope it continues to be so. It's kind of like capitalism.
have tried
When
to,
you're middle class, you're like, well, fuck.
I mean,
I don't want it to end now because, like, I'm doing all right.
I've definitely, I'm not gonna get into this.
The thing is, attraction is power. If you're
It
attracted to
sucks.
somebody,
I don't-
you are submitting to that person, even just a tiny bit subconsciously. So whenever people think you're attractive, or if you find somebody attractive, you're that much more attent to them than an average person that you're neutral
I
towards.
don't know if it's submitting though. I think it's more just like you favor them.
yes.
Yeah, but I mean
agree.
that's like a
I guess that
subtle
is
submittal.
like a submit.
Yeah.
I get that. It's crazy. You know what's really crazy to me, and just like in the general sense of attraction, is like, okay, so we just talked about physical beauty. We talked about personality being attractive. You know what some people are attracted to? Fucking power. You can look like a goblin
Oh,
and
of
be a piece
course.
of shit. And if you're a CEO of some Dicks for Us company,
Look at our president.
Oh, yeah.
dude, that's what I'm saying. Some people want to fuck him. And he's
Money.
like an asshole, and he looks like a fucking orange.
Money
But
is-
he's the fucking president, so people are just like, God damn, I want to suck his dick. I know there's someone out there that wants to suck his dick.
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with just confidence in general.
I mean, that's a whole nother
You
part
ca-
of the personality part of it.
Well, yeah, but it's like if you're a CEO and like you said, what?
Go for it. I just thought of something.
Not like the best looking guy out there. Like obviously, you have a good job. That's gonna get you somewhere. But he's doing something right, obviously. So I feel like his confidence.
I mean, the power part of attraction definitely plays into what I'm personally attracted to. Like one of my boxes is like, gotta have a career.
Well, of course, like if someone's motivated in their career, that's
Prime example
Perfect.
of this. Maybe not the power thing. This is more of just like good person confidence. What Will was talking about. If you've ever listened to Mac DeMarco and don't know what he looks like, get on Google right now. Google him.
yeah.
He's not the most attractive guy in the world, but he's also
You
like,
hear that, Mac? You ugly bud.
but he's also fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah, I still want to bang him.
I would
mean,
probably just kiss him on the cheek. Like he's the fucking man.
Yeah,
he's the fucking
he's
man.
very attractive.
And-
Yes.
No, that's what I'm getting at. He is very attractive.
Like
And that's his personality.
facial features,
Like, he's
kind of
very
looks like a
welcoming.
goblin.
But physically, he's not attractive. But he is attractive because he fucking rocks
Yeah,
himself.
he's
I'd,
like, he
I'd let
owns
him touch
himself.
me. I'd let him
He's-
touch me.
he's very confident and he doesn't give a fuck. And I think a lot of people need to do that in
Yeah.
their life. Like, who gives a fuck?
I remember when I was little, I
if
used
you're a
to.
goon or you're a fucking goblin, like, be you.
And he's just got swagger, like
Dude,
He
that's what I'm
does.
saying.
to the bone.
So when I was
Swagger,
younger,
confidence.
when I was in like grade school and I was trying to get like a grade school girlfriend, I thought everything came down to physical attractiveness. And as I've gotten older, I realized that a woman or a man that is just confident out the ass is like that's like almost one of the sexiest things. Like that confidence and just like owning yourself is very attractive,
Totally.
just in a general sense.
Yes. The way you present yourself.
Definitely.
I agree.
All right, thanks for tuning in this week.
And Blake, stop with that fucking joke, because I'm done already. As I would say, he in the oven. He done.
He done. That was funny.
What did I say?
You said that in the last
Quote?
one.
Quote my joke again.
That's probably the only joke I will ever quote. So
the way you said
enjoy that moment, Alex, because
He's lying,
that
guys.
was
Will
your
out of the
fucking
oven.
fame.
He done.
He done. Yeah. He done.
Guys, all the jokes that Will has ever told are actually my jokes. He steals them. He's not funny. It's me.
He's a thief.
Okay, boys. I told you, I already write all my whole entire fucking script.
Do you guys
I write my
believe
jokes.
in the law of attraction?
Okay.
Yes,
Here we go.
this was what I was trying to
we go.
get at earlier.
Here you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you.
Yes. Ask me, baby. What do you want to know? As I stroke my mustache.
Do you believe in the law of attraction? Do you know what the law of attraction
You should
is?
explain what that.
Yes.
The law of attraction is if you put a thought or emotion out into the universe, whatever your thought is or your question is, the more energy you put out concerning that question, the more likely you are to have an answer or to get whatever you're looking for. So like law of attraction, if I will myself to be healthy, I am more likely to stay healthy and not be sick as often.
Okay. I definitely believe in this, but I'm trying to figure out to what extent I believe in this. So, if I want to be an astronaut and I put a lot of energy into that thought, it's going to happen. Like, I believe in the law of attraction hands down in like tangible things. Like if I want a Ferrari and that's all I want, which would be stupid. But if that's what I want, like you'll get that. But what you're talking about, I believe in, this gets down to like a spiritual level. Like I believe in that, but that's also not as tangible as the examples I just listed. Like if you want to heal yourself or if you want to, I don't even know.
Well, there's no like scientific
Right.
evidence of you being able to like heal your own self.
That's what I'm saying.
We just don't really understand that kind of function of life function, like possible or not. You don't even have the understanding of how medicine works on your body as well as you understand how you can work your ass off and make a lot of money and buy a Ferrari.
Sure.
Like that process makes way more sense to you than
Yeah. It's a
being
lot more
able to
tangible.
promote
Yeah.
physical
Result.
health via cognitive power.
I mean, yeah, I definitely believe
Because
in
I
the-
believe it's possible.
I believe in the law.
I don't
of
know how to
attraction.
explain it either.
Yes, I do as
I
well.
believe. I think we're
To
more
a certain extent,
powerful
like you said.
than we think we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get into that.
Do you guys think that you use the law of attraction in your life, consciously or not?
Okay.
Yes
I
and
definitely have. I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take like 2 minutes and tell a quick story. So,
Dude, take 5.
Medj.
I'll give you a minute. and a
Medj.
half.
I manifested.
Yeah,
Medj.
you totally did.
I manifested that. Like, whenever someone talks to me about the law of attraction, that's the first thing I think of. Medjugorje, it's a religious place. I was like super devout religious in high school, and I wanted to visit this place, and I became like low key obsessed with it. Like, I was constantly reading about it, all this stuff. Anyway, I focused on it so much that this random trip appeared in my life, and I went for free. It was crazy. And like, I honestly think I like manifested that trip. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I seriously think I did that.
No, you totally did.
It's weird. It's weird. I was like obsessing with this place. I would read about it all day, every day. I would put all my energy into it. At nighttime, this is when I was like a devout Catholic. If you want to hear more about this, go back to our podcast on religion. But I was a devout Catholic at the time, and I would pray the rosary every night, like putting my energy into this place. And then, like, after a couple months, this guy was at church, and he was like, "Hey, I don't know if," he was like talking to the audience there. He was like, "Hey, I don't know if any of you heard this place called Medjugorje, but I'm going there." And I was just like, "Holy shit, this is like what I've been thinking about." And I went up and talked to him after Mass got out, and he was like, "Yeah, it's gonna cost $3,000 to go." And this was when I was in high school, and I was like, "Well, that's not gonna fucking happen." And so I just forgot about the trip, kept putting my energy into it. He calls me like a week later, and he's like, "Hey, these donors like just gave me money, and you're gonna go." I like felt like I just made it happen. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So yes, I believe in the law of attraction.
That's a
great
huge example. Of
example.
it.
It
That
was
is
a
a perfect
prime
It was
example.
crazy. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't have a good example like that, but I believe in it to a certain extent.
I mean, people do it every day, like low key.
Yeah.
Like if they're like, "I want to be a doctor," they put all this energy.
Of course.
in,
I
and
think
then
you
they-
drive,
You
resilience.
if you want to do anything in life, I think you can do it, and you should do it. Like,
Sure.
beat the odds. Say you can fucking do it.
Anything's possible. So what? How come, since you experienced that so concrete in your life, Blake, that phenomena, why don't you use it
Because I'm a skeptic.
more often?
I'm a skeptic.
Because
I don't think I
brainwashed
think
by society like
I
I
don't-
am.
I'm a
Yeah,
skeptic.
I get too distracted, and I
Yup.
don't
It's
think
fucked up,
about
like,
We're
that
fucked,
type of-
guys.
in like metaphysical conversation like this. I'm like, of course I believe in that. But then like I leave.
We don't use
I
it.
leave this podcast. I go out in the world. I get
Exactly.
like sucked into my dramas of my job and
Well,
everything, and then I just like forget about it. I'm
that-
just like, fuck it out.
but-
It's not real.
I have a question for you.
I have a
Both of
question for you.
What if we work together and we did have like these types of conversations at work? Like, would you be more conscious
Okay,
like
this-
of it?
Yeah.
This goes full circle
I think-
back to the law of attraction. So the people that you invest your time around definitely influence your
Yes.
life. Of course.
Yeah.
100%. Yes. So yes. Like, yeah, if we work together, I'd probably be talking about this stuff, putting my energy into this kinds of topics more, and it would probably come back to me. Yeah, definitely. In my life, I've like hung out with people that had like a way different agenda than I want in life, and their agenda became part of my agenda at the time. It was weird.
Why?
All right, thanks for tuning.
Fucking, is this your 4th time as Joe, dude? I'm about to fucking knock your ass out. Like, fucking elbow to your fucking temple.
Attraction. What are you guys attracted to in nature?
Trees.
Or are you attracted to things in nature? Some
Yeah,
people are attracted to
precise.
shiny stuff. Some people like glossy cars.
No.
I like organic things. I'm attracted to organicness.
I like inconsistent shape patterns, collages of
You should
shapes.
get up here, bud.
Like bark on a tree. They're not exact repeated shapes, but there are a lot of similar shapes in clusters. I like.
Let's try to open this up. Why do you think you like that?
Because I like organization, and I like when things fit together.
Okay.
And usually organic patterns like I'm talking about, such as tree bark or just like piles of raw material
Yeah.
in a lumber yard or something. I like seeing large quantities of things in organized fashion.
I'm more attracted to the tomato that was grown on Farmer John's farm than the GMO tomato. I don't know why. They probably look the same.
You're attracted to the idea of it, not
Yes.
the
That's it.
physical
Totally
object.
No, that's what I.
Because if you
that's what I'm
saw
attracted
both
to.
of them, you wouldn't be able to fucking
I
tell the
wouldn't.
difference.
I mean, one would probably be way better than the other one, but
You're attracted to what society has taught you is a
It's not
positive
that.
thing
It's not
over what society has taught you is a bad thing for you.
society probably has played some part. But I can tell you, it's not society.
It's latched onto your subconscious.
There is.
yeah, well, who
There,
kno-
It's part of it.
It's like I've romanticized. It's not even I've romanticized. I feel like the Earth should go back to like more organic times. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm a hippie. I wish everyone fucking had solar
less
panels and
simple?
like farms in their backyard. So like that's the idea that I'm attracted to about the Earth. So the organic tomato shows me a glimmer of that, and that I'm more attracted to that. Then.
But who knows if it's organic?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Huh? Who
I
knows?
don't really
Unless
know.
you actually grow it.
Are you going to
So
trust
you
the
grow
person
it?
that sells it to you if they're hot?
Probably more so than if they look like what's his dick out of the Goonies.
Sloth?
You wouldn't buy it if he was like, I grew this on my
If it
farm
was-
and
if
I'm local.
Sloth came up to me and was like, "I grew this on my farm," I'm like, "No, there's meth in that tomato."
But if some hot German chick came up and she was like,
All you gotta do is
Buy
give
these
Sloth a Rocky
tomatoes.
Road.
I mean, you're getting into like marketing stuff right now.
Well, that's the thing.
And
But a lot of
attraction
marketing
is
ha-
definitely manipulating.
Yes.
Like
Marketing is all about
manipulating
attraction.
yeah, when have you ever watched a commercial and there's just
Fucking
some
marketing
uggo that's
is-
like, I tried this product and I love it. They don't.
Well, magazines in general, like, oh, hey, it's a fucking Marlboro fucking ad, and all these people are just smoking cigs. Like, oh, that looks so appealing.
You know what I hate is you're on an airline and they have the commercial for the airline and all the flight attendants are just like runway models and then you look at your flight attendants and it's just like some middle-aged ginger dude who's balding and you're like, what the, how did this happen?
Like what?
How?
Do opposites attract?
Okay.
Do
Yes,
opposites
this is
attract?
one of the things I was going to talk about. I thought about this earlier in the
Like
day.
magnets,
And I
y'all.
forgot. Okay. This is up for debate. Obviously, this is going to be my personal view. I don't think opposites attract at all. Like, fucking no, they don't.
People-wise?
People-wise. Fucking no, they don't. Everyone always says they do. I've seen research that says it does. Fuck you. I don't believe it at all. Like, it might be fun for a day to talk to someone that has a different point of view because it'll make you think in a different way. But you're not marrying this person. Like, okay, whoever's listening, think of your political views, think of what you're physically attracted to, think of what your personality is attracted to. Think of all those things. Now think of the opposite of that. Are you going to marry that person? Fuck no, you're not. Are you shitting me?
Well,
Like, fuck no. Of course you're not.
but at the same time, I don't know. No relationship is going to be perfect. Everyone's going to have your flaws. You're not going to agree on certain things.
Well, of
but
course.
Why do we have to talk about just relationships? Though?
I'm-
It'd be like everything, not just to marry.
Okay,
sorry.
so if I meet a guy on the street and this dude's wanting to like just hang out and grab a
Yes.
beer with me, okay?
No, I don't want to hang out.
If I'm spiritual, if I'm like deeply spiritual, which I would say I am, like under the radar, I don't tell a lot of people. But if this guy is like an atheist, I'll have fun bending his ear for a little bit. Like it'll be fun for a bit.
In like an intriguing way
Yes,
of just like
yes.
kind of in like a
I'm not gonna
Marvel
be an
way.
asshole. I'm not gonna be like fuck you. I don't agree with your beliefs because we talked about this in religion. Like you can't really prove it one way or another.
Yes.
But like he would be the opposite of me, and it would be intriguing. But
Yes.
almost every time we would talk about the difference, whatever it is, you don't have to substitute religion or atheism. You don't have to substitute that.
Yes.
For a word.
Yeah. It would be a debate every time. And, like, debates are fine in low frequencies, but I'm not trying to, like, debate someone every time I hang out with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, do opposites attract? Personally, fuck no, they don't. They're fun for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to marry someone that has completely conflicting ideas with myself.
Exactly. That and just like in general in life, like I kind of what came to my mind was like if I'm on an airplane and someone next to me decides to talk to me and I have an hour conversation with this person and
Does she have big tits?
it's a person, Blake. Like it's not a. It can be
Yeah,
a guy.
but is she
dude.
hot?
Dude, is she hot? If she's not hot, don't waste your time. Like,
So-
fuck her.
I would have a conversation with them, but at the same time, I don't think everything that we discuss we're not gonna see like eye to eye on. Essentially, like
You're definitely right.
that. I don't think that exists
It doesn't.
ever.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
no, that's true.
Like the perfect match for me would be you put me in a clone machine and you pull out a female Blake. That's the perfect match, and that's not out there. But
I mean,
you can
it
find
could be.
people that match more so than they like disagree with. Like that's I've met people I agree with on more topics than I disagree with them on more topics.
Okay.
I think people are just attracted ding, 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 to the idea of an opposite quality that the other person might have, especially in, I know I just said, let's not talk about relationships, but for
let's
a romantic relationship or just a friendship, you're attracted to somebody who has a quality that might be an opposite of one of your qualities just because maybe you could like fill in the gaps or like improve your life because of it. Like say I'm a type A person, which I don't even know if I am. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. But somebody that I'm hanging out with is a type B. They're like helping me keep my level and stay chill.
No, I see. Okay, I see the.
So that's
pull.
attractive to
Yes.
me. But also,
I just don't think
I
about
would
that.
get annoyed. Like if you are talking about partner, there's some things and you might just have to prioritize
Not even a
because
partner. Like we don't even have to take this
Yeah.
in a romantic sense. Like friendships, I still don't. It applies
yeah,
to friendships. as
lifelong or just like long term.
well. The three of us are very, very fucking similar. Like we all
Oh,
three have our
exactly.
differences, but there is like the reason I hang out with you two so much is because we're so fucking
Yes.
alike.
Okay, so let's just go back to the plane ride. Let's
Sorry, bud.
meeting someone in general, like just meeting someone. If I don't necessarily agree with them on a lot of things, I don't know if I want to hang out with that person again.
Well, duh.
Yeah, and
Like-
it's not even like a rude thing. It's not even like fuck them. It's just
And
like,
that's my answer to no. I don't
I
think
think-
opposites attract to me.
I think people just
But-
gravitate towards what they like. Like it's almost like the law of attraction in like a giant blanket sense.
Yeah.
Like people just gravitate towards their interests, and the people that bud, lick it off. The people gravitate towards what they like, and they find other people or places or things that are in the same field. Like people just move towards.
Yeah, I think that's just like a subconscious
what
like
they like.
It's like
motion of
pleasure
energy of
in
the
general.
universe.
I don't know. I'm trying to get away from the relationship thing,
it's
but
hard.
like
When you ask,
I'm trying to think
do
of the-
opposites attract?
I'm trying to think of the exact.
We're brainwashed. We're a
I
product.
mean, we are. That's
Okay.
society in
We're a
general.
product.
Al.
Here's
It's what
the
we've been.
exact opposite of someone I would date. She is super tall. She's probably like Barbie-ish. She's not active at all. She's not spiritual at all. She has no career. I'm not like that. Relationship is not sustainable for a long time. It might be interesting for a little bit, just to like pick her brain.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, Blake, you're not gonna pursue that if you see it after fucking 3 dates.
Exactly. Opposites don't attract.
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to say. Like,
Yes.
if you notice that you don't see eye to eye on a big checklist of things on your list, then it's like, why waste your time? And that's just in friendship in general. That's not just a relationship.
No,
That
you're
is like if I met potential Al and Al is a completely different person, like, and
To play devil's advocate,
play it. Play it, dude.
it could get monotonous to hang out with people that always agree with you. So I see the allure.
Well,
in-
yes, but at the same time, I don't think it doesn't happen all the time like that where all three of us agree on a lot of things, but there are a lot of things that we don't agree on as well.
Oh yeah. I mean,
And that-
we're more similar than we are different, but we definitely all have our differences.
So, in that regard, I'm going to argue that yes, opposites attract, but there are no opposite people because there are so many different
what I was
venues and avenues of a personality that you can't just judge it. This person's black, this person's white.
what I was
It's
trying to say.
this person likes Funyuns and video games and staying up late and going to the mall on Saturday mornings, and
They're also a
this
doctor.
person over here doesn't like going to the mall on Saturday mornings, but does like playing video games and doesn't like staying up late, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you're gonna
You just have a priority list.
you can't put people in categories. I see what you're saying, but I feel like you can decide if you have more common features than different. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what
you-
I'm saying.
You can do
We're-
that.
Yeah, that's not a contrary point. We're saying the same thing, just in different ways.
I see what you're saying. All right, thanks for tuning.
We're in it after that, dude. You've a fucking fit
No,
time.
come
We're
on.
done.
We gotta go like 5 more minutes. What do you? Okay, guys. I'm asking us as a group. Fucking, let's brainstorm here for just 5 seconds. Let's
I'm trying to. I've
talked.
tried
hang
to all
let's
day.
just talk it out. We've talked about relationships. That's covered. We've talked about people. We've talked about a general sense of like law of attraction. What else is there in attraction? We could talk about commercials.
I mean, that's marketing in general.
I don't want to talk about that. It's just gonna make me mad.
We could talk about Neanderthals and what they were attracted to. We could talk about All right, thanks for tuning in this week. Have a good week.
God damn it.
Goodbye.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
If you ended it like that, it would be the most cringy close to a podcast of all time.
I would leave in all the talk too. I would just leave
Yeah,
all the
the
rambles.
process of how we're just like, nah, I've got nothing.
So attraction, nothing.
Well, Nobody, so
trying.
far, everybody in the entire world is not attracted to try the goulash, and I would
Hang on.
wager that this episode's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, no one will
Maybe it
find
is.
this.
Maybe people will just listen to it and be like, "What the fuck was this piece
I'm
of
so
shit?"
attracted to listen to the next
Yeah,
episode
these guys just
because those guys made lists
pieces
of
of shit.
what kind of physical features they like on a woman, and
I didn't say any physical feature.
I'm a butt man.
That's all I said. I said I like big booty bitches.
I don't like them to be bitches. I like big booty, respectful women.
I like big booty Judies.
All right, thanks for coming this week. This is Try the Goulash. I'm sorry you're wasting your life. on this.
Jesus, this was not our best, and I apologize for
But,
that.
we're committed.
I'm going to will the universe for you to forgive us
But you know what?
for this.
In a track,
Guys, maybe we should
you
do.
can't force attraction. And
Maybe-
we can't force this.
We can't, but maybe we can. Maybe we should. All three of us. Maybe we should law of attraction a sub.
Okay, let's do it.
Or we should just CRISPR engineer a fetus to be genetically
First
attracted
person
to
to try the
our
goulash,
sense of humor
and he
and our
just-
voices and our pheromones that they can smell through
That's
the
it.
radio.
And then
Okay,
he starts the cult.
Well, the baby will come out fresh. We'll immediately put Beats headphones on it and just repeatedly play Try the
Bam,
Goulash.
bam, 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 bam.
It's just gonna
Bam,
it's
bam,
gonna
bam,
cycle.
bam.
It's gonna cycle through all of our podcasts on an endless loop, and this baby's just gonna grow up hearing Al's cackle, and we'll have to also
Will's
stimulate
throat
it.
gurgles.
We'll
and
have
shit.
to also stimulate it in a positive way, so we gotta like give it candy while it listens to this.
Sugar is the
and it's
way.
gonna be like, oh, I get the sugar while I listen to these three fuckheads. This is so great. And then our first sub. There you go. Thanks for tuning in.
It's only going to take like 13 years.
It's been great.
Yeah, it's been weird. Done, done, done.